It's just a game.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Thursday night baseball on the show as we come to you from Rogers Center here in Toronto. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit down the line at first. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
Batting 4th, first baseman.
Runner goes for 3rd. Strike called. Now the throw down. Short hop, but he's out. Great play. Alan Hansen the next to bat. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Hard on the ground to second. Smokey fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Smokey. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch on its way. There's a strike.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
0-1 count and the pitch. Change up in for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
Right here, on the bag.
And a relay to the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1. Digging in to try it again, Abraham Quevedo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hard hit at third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Digging in and looking for more, Smokey. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. DeLong leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. The 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And digging in once again, Smokey. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. First delivery to him on the way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Abraham racing back. Gone! Ready to take his hacks again, Smokey, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Now the 2-1.
Stand up right here, stand up, pick it up.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And a relay home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Abraham Quevedo.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
On the back.
This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out.
And now back to the leadoff spot for the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Chad Abraham. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Up, up, up. High pop up. Smokey has a play. 2 down. Ready for another chance? Chet Nichols. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Ready for another shot now, Smokey. And he's got ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. And it's a called strike to even the count at one. Ibarra, the runner at third. Stanford on second. DeLong is over at first with one away. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
2-2 the count. Good on the ground to third. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this 13-2 is the rather one-sided final tally. So the Bronx Bombers posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Roger Barrow pitches his way. Folks just finished. Next for New York, Smokey. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. In there for strike one, 0-1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Stepping up now, Chad Abraham. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Chad Abraham.
On the ground is short. Could be 2. On to first, and they get the double play. Next to bat for Toronto, Herbert Scotto. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Put in play to the right side of the infield. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
A ball and a strike now.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. The 1-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A leap, and he makes the catch as he crashes into the wall. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. So digging in now, Dan Carlisle. He starts the inning. And Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, man, need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And that's out number 1. Striding in once again, Smokey. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. A ball and no strikes.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Jason Neal. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So stepping in, Byron DeLong. He singled his last time up. Throw over to first. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. Alan Hansen the next to bat.
Now batting, left fielder, Alan Hansen.
Here's a high pop-up. Smokey waits on it. 2 down. Digging in, Jorge Manuel. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jorge Manuel.
Rounded back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Nope.
And there's ball 2 now.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Yep, that ball went
He's
out.
fallen behind now, 3-1. The 3-1. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jason Neal. He'll look to bounce back after strike time up. Oh, and they've got him picked off. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And they will tag him out between first and second. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Willie Wagner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first. So coming to the plate, Dan Carlisle, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, haven't been able to string anything together.
One there. On to first, it's a double play as they're woes. Now at the plate, Smokey, and he's got ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead. First pitch on its way. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone! It's a grand slam. Now at the plate, Jorge Manuel.
Shortstop, Jorge Manuel.
The 2-1 on its way. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. 12-1 at the end of this one. The Yankees with a division-leading 60th. This is MLB Network's coverage. Now batting, Smokey, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Look, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He pulls this one into right. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning. Ready now, Smokey. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall. Stepping into the box, Patrick Shields. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes. So striding forward now, Smokey. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on its way. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Down the first baseline. Reed brings it in. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet. Standing in, Smokey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. A bouncer up the middle. Manuel up the middle, and the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. A great Sunday. At the plate, Smokey, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And it's fouled away. And Dan D-Row, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does the team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Come on, get here.
On the ground up the middle. Manuel is right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in for the Jays, A.J. Reed. And their runners at the corners now. The 2-2. Hard on the ground toward short. He's got it. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Set to get his day started, Austin Hedges. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around. Ground ball to second. This could be reined in. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Ready for another chance. Willie Wagner. He reached on a single in his first try.
Willie Wagner.
Hit hard on the ground. He's got it. He gathers the throw and give it up on a phenomenal play to retire. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Smokey. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
3-2 now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Digging in to try it again, Chris Pedroza. He flew out in his last at. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Striding in once again, Abraham Quevedo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he'll dive back in safely. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's 1-1.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score.
Now at the plate, Jorge Manuel. He drew a walk his first time up.
Jorge Manuel.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Smokey, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
2-0 now. 2-0 count. The pitch finds the zone. Strike 1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Count even at 2-2. Driven nicely into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. Outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. But one's all they get as the run scored. Ready once again, Jorge Manuel. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The 0-1 on its way. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Cleanly, there's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Smokey, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he lays off there 1-0.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Popped him up. Hedges moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. 6-3 the final score today. Toronto took the lead in the 4th and held on. Rain falling here in the. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, Tony Kemp.
1-1-1.
Ball to second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as you'll take a look at strike 1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Just catches the inside corner for strike 2.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Here now the 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. And before the 3-2, a move to first. And he'll get back in standing. DeLong on at first, nobody out. He loses him on ball 4.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Jason Neal.
The 0-2 delivery. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Next for New York, Abraham Quevedo. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Here it comes on 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The relay throw, and this will not be in time as he's into third base safely. Into the box, Nick Ray. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First offering on its way. Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Fastball too high, ball 4. Digging in now for the Yankees, Jason Neal. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
He's got it. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Juan Cedeno, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up, throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now, Juan Cedeno.
The designated hitter, Juan Cedeno.
Now the 0-1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Now at the plate, Smokey. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. So a full count now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Digging in once again, Jason Neal. No hits in 2 trips to the plate. And there he goes towards second. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Lorenz is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Digging in, Abraham Quevedo. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Runner's on his way to third. Swings and misses. Throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Coming to the plate now, Sergio Rubio. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side.
Now at the plate, Smokey. And it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. Guerrero is a guy that certainly fits the profile as a power fastball pitcher, but I think what makes him really most impressive is the command he displays while keeping the velocity as high as it is. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from...
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new...
Wednesday. Settling in now, Smokey. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Here comes the first pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining.
And the third baseman makes the play. That in. Now batting, Smokey. He popped out in his first trip.
Second baseman, Smokey.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4.
Nope.
Missed with a breaking ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And that's over. 2-1. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball, and that one is gone.
As a fellow once said, the only part.
Next up from the Stros, Richie Span, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Over to his left. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Striding in for Houston, Juan Cedeno. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the 0-2. Hard ground ball to third. Dozier picks one there. On to first, and they get them both. Digging in and looking for more. Smokey. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Smokey.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Another full count pitch on its way. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Hard on the ground towards short. Arcia fields it cleanly, and that's the first out. Into the box now. Smokey is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Dozier on third. DeLong at second with 1 away. Yeah, now after the stolen base, it looks as though the dugout wants to go ahead and put him on here to keep that double play in order with 1 away. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Jason Neal. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
So striding forward now, Abraham Quevedo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Standing in now for the Yankees, Sergio Rubio. He'll try to do damage with the bases loaded and 2 gone. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? The throw pulls him off the bag. 1 run scores, and not in time as the run scores. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Richie Spann, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Spann.
1-1.
Towards second. Smokey takes it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And tonight's final, 7-3. The Yanks took the lead in the 4th and held on until rain falling. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. He will lead this one off today. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
1-1.
Ball to second. Smokey scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now here's a look at the Astros starting. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Lorenz looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Lorenz. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he just plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
On to first to complete the double play. Digging in to try it again. Smokey, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Goff is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Striding in once again, Brian Lorenz. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he has some trouble. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Smokey will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Full count now. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Bullock shading to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Ready for another shot now. Smokey, he flew out in his last at bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And he'll just watch the splitter here. 2-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Fouled off. The next 3-2. Count remains full. The payoff pitch one more time. Fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
High in the air out to center field. Goff moves over. 2 gone.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season.
A great start to the week. Gregorio Ilez gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through his stats, and one thing, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
And a fastball just a bit high. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, guys, I'm interested to take a look at this team in game 1 of this road trip right now. They have to play better. They took it on the chin, recent homestand, only winning 2 games. But
meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Here now the 2-2. And now the runner's trying for third. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead. The next twin up, Ronnie Holton. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. On the ground, out to second. Smokey. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Up next for Minnesota, Andres Medrano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Medrano.
The 1-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. For 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup over the inside corner. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Dozier at second with 2 down. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
That's a
3-1 now.
3 balls.
Jason Neal would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now it'll be the Minnesota DH. Daniel Bowers comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Smoke on the ground up the middle. Comes up with it. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Ready for another chance? Felipe Garcia. He flew out in his last at bat.
Felipe Garcia.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. Ready once again, Smokey. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And a changeup right down the middle.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Smokey is retired, and there's one away. Digging in and looking for more, Robert Drummond. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Zach Curtis will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year. Smokey will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Odor over to his right. One away. Stepping up to the plate, Daniel Bourbon.
Center fielder, Daniel Bourbon.
The ground towards short. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
Changeup in for a strike. DeLong, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second.
Right here.
Throw gets him, 2 down. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Minnesota with a division leading 6. MLB Network is on the air with Saturday Night Baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Roger Barrow, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Sinker, 3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch. Turned on down the line. Payoff pitch one more time. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Next for New York, Jason Neal. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long...
Bullet to second base, a fine play. Standing in, Smokey. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
2 out, nobody on. Count remains at 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Now, there's your textbook waist pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that. Digging in once again, Doug Beckman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as this. Now at the plate, Felipe Garcia.
Shortstop, Felipe Garcia.
2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. He's right there. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, stepping into the box, Smokey. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
1-1 the count. 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Medrano ranging back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping in, Smokey. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sliders in for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
3-2, full count. Here comes the payoff pitch. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Gone.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see.
Afternoon. Striding in, Smokey. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, D'Lo, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Jason Neal.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance?
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So digging in now, Thomas Flynn, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not good. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Coming to the plate now, Smokey, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
That's inside. 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
High and away, not close. 3-0. Jason Neal would be next. Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. And there it is. 500 home runs. A huge moment in his amazing career.
Oh, it really is.
Into the box now, Ronnie Colton. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the 2nd out. In now, Smokey. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Lifted the other way out to left center. Bourbon on the move. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Gary Schuster.
Now batting, catcher
1-1.
Gary Schuster.
Takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate.
Smokey will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jason Neal. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in. From the stretch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Odor under it to put it away for the first out. Striding forward now is the DH, Andy Valido. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Rosenthal's ready. Here's the 0-2. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. Now at the plate, Abraham Quevedo. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to.
Coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Digging in once again, Freddie Shantz.
Fielder number 19, Freddie Shantz.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
2-1 to count. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Nick Ray would be next. Smokey at third. Valido on at second with 2 down. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away. Standing in now for the Yankees, Nick Ray, as he looks to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down. Ready once again, Smokey. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's set, here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. And if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
A little bouncer. Runner at first here, 1 man out. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And it's gone.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now. Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish.
Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium. Now in the box, Dominic Hancock. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Right fielder.
Here it comes, 0-2. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Smokey is under it. He's got it 1 away. Next to bat for Toronto, Chad Abraham, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Chad Abraham.
Towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling.
Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty B. And
this ball's down, and that could bring in a run.
On the back.
And he's in safely to third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Shields moves over. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And they're not going to get him at third base either. It's a sac fly and an RBI. Striding forward now is the DH, Andy Valido. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Right back to him, and it's off his shoe. The runner does score from third, and let's hope he's going to be all right. Digging in to try it again, Smokey. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
The 2-0 pitch. A called strike over the outside corner. Pedroza leads off first with 1 away. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play. You get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Throw won't get him. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Neal earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. This is on the ground over to first.
Bag.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andy Valido.
Andy Valido.
The 1-2. Hit well on the ground to first. Reed scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Leading off the inning, Jorge Manuel, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Jorge Manuel.
Hit out towards second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Striding in once again, Smokey. He singled his last time up.
Smokey.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after two great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one. The 1-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Moving under it, Abraham. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Ready for another chance. Jorge Manuel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hard hit ball to second. And there's out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Smokey. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. So the Bronx Bombers jumped out to Wednesday night. So coming to the plate, Dominic Hancock. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Goes and chops this one out towards second. Smokey. And there's one gone to begin the evening. Stepping in for the Jays, Chad Abraham. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Chad Abraham.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling.
Next for New York, Smokey. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty B, and you know what, D-Row? Now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. DeLong leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Grounded up the first baseline. To his left, Carlisle. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Now to the plate, Jorge Manuel. And he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Sent on the ground out to second. To his left. Throw to first in time. And the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, the tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3. So here's the cleanup hitter, Freddie Wooten.
Left fielder.
0-2, here it comes.
Balls up, balls up.
Popped high in the air. Neal is calling for it, but the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. Digging in and looking for more, Smokey. In his last at-bat, he was thrown out trying to stretch a double into a triple. From the stretch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
The 2-2. And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
One there on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Now batting, Smokey. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Counts 1-1.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
2-2. Here now the 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Wooten coasts under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rio Ruiz to the plate now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can. It really counts.
Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken games 1 and 2 here at home, as this one is over. Rain falling here in the... Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Willie Wagner. And he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in RBIs entering play. Smokey has it, and there are 2 away now. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9. So striding in, Smokey, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Ball even at 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Three-two pitch is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing the ball.
Digging in. Smokey. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Yeah, in this last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Ball 2 now.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Abraham has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire. Standing in, Smokey, a hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Smokey.
He's set, and the pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. And again a throw. Runner back safely. DeLong stands at first with 1 out. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. A 1-1. Misses, ball 2. The 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. The 2-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, Smokey will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. 1-0 the count. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Jason Neal would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep and gone up into the second deck. Into the box now. Smokey, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Jason Neal would be next. The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Jason Neal. He singled his last time up. Here's the 2-1 home. Grounder down the line at third. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute, that fires me up right there.
Ready with the 0-1. Sliced hard down the left field line. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. He pulls into third safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an...
Friday night baseball. Now at the plate, Smokey, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And gone. An absolute bomb.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting.
So digging in now, Smokey, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
3-1 to him now. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Almora.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Ray Valentine. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Valentine.
Grounded back up the middle. Smokey up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Jacoby Jones the next to hit, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. This one hard the other way, played on the backhand, and he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. On to first. Striding in, Smokey. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And the changeup is way low that time. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now another 2-2. Missed with a slider.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And it's fouled away. He'll try it again, 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears it. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. It was a walk in his last trip. There goes the runner. Hit hard on the ground. And that's the second out. Standing in, Smokey. And their runners at the corners now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now sure would be a good time.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Count even at 2-2.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Working to keep it tied. Here's the pitch. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Santiago on the move, and he brings it down to end the inning as the digging in, Smokey. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And he misses again, 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And it misses. 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. Almora makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat. And as a result, time for Saturday Night Baseball from Tropic. Settling in now, Smokey. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Right there for strike 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
The count now at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. Maddox is right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Striding into the box, Smokey. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was trying to pick things up where he left off. Smokey comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Here's a strike.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even now.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Popped him up. Maddox is over, and he puts it away for the first down. Digging in once again, Smokey. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
The batter.
Ready once again, Jason Neal. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. The second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Striding in once again, Darren Thorman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Smokey. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Runner goes for second. In there. Now the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Ready for another shot now. Jason Neal, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Jason Neal.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. New York took the lead in this. Day baseball. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Here's the first pitch to him. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Roll. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Runner goes. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he is out at second. Caught. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Previously with Taijuan Walker. Pretty good success. He's 4 for 5. Round to second base. This could be 2. In. 1 there. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Smokey, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And that misses, ball 1.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And this ought to plate a couple as this ball's down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Andy Polito. He went deep in his first at. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Chance, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. Smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Yoder going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Romeo Maddox. He reached on a single in his first try. 0-2, here it is. Side hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Otto Styles. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big here. Hit out towards second. A throw to the plate, and they will take the lead as he's safe at the plate, and it's now a 5-4 game. Digging in and looking for more, Smokey, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Hit hard on the ground is short. Oh, what a stop! Looking for 1 on to first, and they get the double play. Digging in to try it again, Romeo Maddox, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Hit back up the middle to his right. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
2 balls and a strike now. In there, 2-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Almora.
He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So into the box, Smokey. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set. Here it comes. Up around the face.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
It's 2-0 now. Dozier, the runner at third. DeLong at second. Quevedo on at first with 2 down. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Coming to the plate again, Jason Neal, as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning. Ready with the 0-2.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
Into right field. That's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the 2nd run will score as well.
That'll way to square it.
Dan, from a
Great
pitcher's
job.
standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives into frustrating for a pitcher.
And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
Up next for the Indians.
Next for New York, Freddie Chance, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yoder is there to make the catch, and a great. So coming to the plate, Smokey, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In there, strike 1. Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher, despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all over the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game. That wasn't a terrible pitch right there. But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Last chance for the Yankees. Got him swinging in the dirt.
All right, ease up. You're up. You're up. Good job. Good job.
In time, and the ball game is over. A 12-11 final in this ball game. Tampa Bay took the lead in the fourth and held on.